What's going on, guys? I've got another Haiboxing video for you here. So this time, I'm gonna try 3S in this. I can't remember why I never did it before. I think it was just too fast on the Hobby Wing setup I originally had in there, but I still have the Hobby Wing BL60 or whatever that's called, the brushless ESC, but I do not have the motor anymore because that's the one that I broke the motor shaft on. So I since went back to the original Haiboxing brushless motor, not the original one that I had. I actually bought another one, the same stock one, because the original one I have it in one of my other 18 scales. So long story short, the gearing was kind of slow. So somebody had left a comment, which I don't know why I haven't done it before. I've been thinking about it, and I just kind of, I don't know, maybe it's just because I thought it was too much speed. I don't know. But I'm going to go 3S on it, and that's what the video is here. So I had to change a few things. So let me show you what I had to do in case you decided you're going to do something as well. All right, so there she is, guys. And I, of course, have a different body, and I have the Mojave Grom wheels on here, which I really like these. They're starting to really grow on me. I really like the original tires that come on here too, but I do love the boot stuff. So I don't know. They may stay on there. They may not. We'll just see how it goes. Let me show you what I did though. So get this body off of here. I was looking at all the fitment and everything else earlier. So that's the side. What I had to do here, this is my little 3S battery. It is a Gens Ace Tattoo or whatever. Pull it out here. Well, of course I have to turn it upside down. Tattoo, and I think it's made by Gens Ace or whatever. I don't know. I mean, the paperwork and stuff I got with it said Gens Ace. I don't really care as long as the battery's good. Who gives a crap? But as you can see, this is 3S. There you go. And it does come with an XT60, so I'm having to run this adapter because I do not want to cut the Deans off on this. The small stuff like this, I do like running Deans. It gives me more availability with the batteries. So yeah, I'm gonna leave that alone for now. I might do something later if I end up settling on only this, but we'll just have to see how it goes. Now, I did fix my lights in the front, so the lights are working again. I do have a new set for the rear, but I have not hooked them back up yet. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe I won't. I don't know. This right here is a piece that I had to 3D print. So basically there's a Y piece here. Sorry. There's a Y piece here that connects here, here, and then there's supposed to be a screw way over there. Come on. That holds down your servo. Underneath there is the original battery tray. I didn't do anything to that. I kind of left that alone in case I wanted to go back to it. But the cool thing about this will hold 2S and 3S batteries. So basically I just took the screws out of where the Y piece was, put this adapter plate in. There you go. Bada bing, bada boom. And I have an old wood burning kit that I use to cut, little slots and things like that. So that's what I did there, and I just basically hot glued everything to the bottom of that, just so it kind of stays in place. These are Velcro strips. They're like, I forget what they call those, but they're the kind where you can just cut a length of it and it'll work no matter what side it is. So I like those a lot. They hold pretty good and they're pretty easy to use. So I also had to take the servo. Here's a servo wire. I had to take an extender, which I have a little mini extender here. I don't typically like using those. Sometimes I've had problems with them, but I don't really have much of a choice here because the servo wire is so short that was as far as it came, and I've got nowhere else to go with the receiver. Now maybe I'll do something else with the receiver later that'll fix that. I don't know. We'll just have to see how it goes. I wasn't really even planning on leaving the receiver where it's at now, but I mean, it's been working fantastic, so I haven't really felt the need to move it, honestly. I mean, everything just works in here. So yeah, we're going to kind of leave that alone for now. This is my connection for the rear lights. I'll probably go ahead and hook them up. Then that way, we got a full set here. Basically, the lights run down the side here, or I'm sorry, in the center. and then they connect to the back there, and you got your brake lights. So I'll probably go ahead and hook them back up since I got them on hand anyway. So again, I want to thank Bargain Bashers RC for kind of getting my head out of the out of the mud here. I don't know why I haven't done this up until this point, but yeah. So what he had told me was he said, "Nice video. Can this handle 3S, or are the gears too weak?" Okay, buddy, we're gonna find out. So I basically responded like, "Haven't tested, da 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 da," and I don't really even remember why. So instead of changing the gearing and stuff on this one, that's what we're gonna try and, you know, see what it'll do. So we're gonna go ahead and get this out here, and all I'm really gonna do is just do some, I don't know, I'll probably get a parking lot. Maybe I'll go to the school. We'll see what's available. All I'm really gonna do is go up and down here. So let's see if we can get some decent speeds here. Okay, so hopefully you guys can see it. I know he's a pretty small truck. We're gonna start down there and try to get him going, you know, a little at a time here. See if I can get some max speed. All right, so we're all the way at the other end now. We're gonna do the same thing. This time I'm gonna try to crank it up a little bit. I actually went pretty straight. So here we go. Got about half throttle. Let me go down there and try that again. I want to go from this way. All right. So let's try to make sure that we're in picture here. Here we go. Half throttle, 3/4, full. That's actually pretty good. Okay. That should give us a pretty decent hit on what we got here. So let's check it out. Bring the car back. Kind of see where we're at. Okay, so let's see where we're at on the speed meter here. Go ahead and set the camera down there. I know you guys really can't see this. Kind of a crappy way to do it, but so we're gonna hit read. Yeah, there ain't no way. Okay, something's wrong here. So let's try it again. Track, start, and we'll set him down again. Hopefully we got half, about 3/4. There's full beans, guys. Yeah, that actually worked out pretty good. Okay, so let's bring him back. I'm gonna bring it back here, and then we're gonna check the GPS speed meter, see if we got any luck here on the actual speed. All right, so let's read that one there. Come on, man, 98 mile an hour. Are you serious? That is not right. What the hell is going on with this damn thing? Really? Let's start it again. Try it out one more time, that proverbial one more time. Alright, so let's get a short little rip here. I mean, that's got a good little speed to it. I think I'm happy with that. I just kind of want to see what it is coming in at. And for some reason I can't. That's kind of pissing me off. All right, one more time here. Let's see what our 98 mile an hour crap did again. 29. Okay, now that's probably correct. All right, so that's what I was hoping for, guys. I was hoping for somewhere around 30 mile an hour. So guys, I can live with 30 mile an hour, 29, whatever it's reading here. GPS is a little out of whack. I don't know if it's because of the cloudy skies or what's going on here. I don't know. Usually the thing's pretty accurate, so go figure. You know, that's why you can only kind of depend on those things to a point. But what I'm going to do here now is I'm just going to kind of, in the rest of the video, I'll show some just general bashing around here, what this thing will do on 3S. You know, I'll put a little bit of footage in here, but I don't have a full charge battery anyway. It's probably about 3/4. It took me a while to get the speed run stuff down here. I don't know why, but my GPS kept telling me 98 mile an hour, 70 something mile an hour. It was way off. So once it finally corrected itself, I got what I think is a true speed, 29. Okay, we're gonna stop with that. So yeah, I don't have a whole lot of juice left here, but we're gonna run the rest of it out, probably over here, and you know, maybe do some little light jumps or whatever. So yeah, man, let's get right on it. So everything still works, but I noticed the steering was getting a little out of cattywampus, right? Bam, my 3D part come out of here. Now, I was a little worried about this to begin with because the screws are not long enough. I wanted to put washers and stuff on there, but the screws are barely just long enough to actually get down in here and hold that on there. So I'm gonna have to find some better screws, and then I'll put it back on there, and I'll put some washers on there like I originally wanted to do. And yeah, that'll hold out pretty damn good. Took a couple really nice hits with that. Nothing even broke on it. It just knocked it out of the screws, which, like I said, those things are pretty short anyway, so nothing really much I can do about that until I get some better screws. So that's going to be the next step here, is to get some screws that are longer. And I mean, I don't need them to be much longer, but you know, I'll do that, and then I'll put some washers on there and kind of go to town, guys. And this thing, 3S, man, with this motor, yeah, I think that's where it needs to be at. Thank you again, Bargain Bashers RC, keeping me in line here. You know, I said I would do 3S for a really long time. Hadn't done it, getting lazy, doing other crap. So thank you for calling me out on that one. And yeah, hopefully this shows you what it'll do on the 3S. Now granted, you can always take it higher, you can always take it more. If you want to change out the spur gear and stuff here, you got to change the spur. So like if you go down 2 teeth on that, your pinion, you can go up 2 teeth. There is no adjustment on that little plate that you have there. So the only way to get your adjustment is to go down 2 teeth on the spur and go up 2 teeth on the other one, or you know, 5 teeth, 10 teeth, whatever you want to do. I wouldn't go no more than a couple teeth though, honestly, guys. This is perfect the way it is for me. I don't need anything that's going to run 50, 60 mile an hour this small. So yeah, if you don't have one of these, it doesn't come with this body. I just bought that crappy body on AliExpress just because I wanted something different. I do have a green body. I still have the original pink body, but it's pretty well tore up. This thing is a fantastic animal. I did try to put the lights on the rear end here, guys, and I know why I never did that, because the light set that I bought was for the front. Yes, I know. Go ahead and make fun of me now. I thought I had one for the rear, but I bought one for the front. I don't know why I did that. I thought for sure I bought the ones for the rear. So I'll have to get a set for the rear and put them in there. I mean, simply you just plug them in here and you plug them in there. I mean, that's all that is to it, man. I just took them out because I got them hung up on something one day and I broke them, and I just cut them and said, hell with it. I don't need it, blah, 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 whatever. So, but yeah. Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks for keeping me on track with the 3S, and hope you guys enjoyed this. And if you got one of these trucks here, man, don't be afraid to send this mother. I mean, excuse my language here, but send the dog crap out of it. This thing will take it. I mean, you was worried about gears, Bargain Bashers, or whatever your name is. You was worried about that? No, don't worry about it at all. It is rated at that. That's 850 or 75. Wow, is that 75C? That's pretty high. 75C discharge rate. Wow. Okay. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, it took all of that, guys. I mean, I don't have a hot ESC. I don't have a hot motor, you know, which tells me that you could go up a little bit on this safely, comfortably. But I don't want to. I'm happy with where it sits. I'm perfectly fine with where it sits. That's where it's going to stay for me. So yeah, man, what do you guys think? Hopefully you enjoy the video, and you know, again, you get one of these trucks, just send it, guys. Stay tuned for more, guys. I got a whole bunch more coming.